him?
I think he will start on the number 10 position. It's difficult to stop him. It's always a team effort. First of all, is maybe the best way is to stop the supply into him. So we watched several matches. We watched them against Mexico. We watched them against Paraguay. We watched them against Brazil. I think we are well prepared. We see the same patterns over and over again. If you watch the goal, very mobile players, very fast players, good on the ball, and of course, giving the formation that Japan plays, there's always a chance to suffer against the switch of play. So I can only give you the opinion of my two players, Shinji Okazaki and Shinji Kagawa. It was a pleasure.
Update us on the kind of conditions of those who've left.
The conditions?
Yeah, their fitness and injury problems. Those who've gone.
Well, I think I thought we have the list already, like for the guys who left with injuries.
It was how they are, I suppose.
There is nothing more to add from me as a coach. I'm not a medical expert, but we had an assessment after the match, and none of them were able to stay and get any minutes, so we released them, of course.
Yeah, it was just obviously not in my work here. We saw him leaving a knee brace.
And Blaze, I think they have one loss in 17 matches. Very, very good run of results. They're well drilled. When do you have the chance to face opponents like this? So I think we have two very interesting, two very different opponents to play against, two very different mentalities, two very different styles of play. And we were excited about it, to have the possibility, but once you start looking deeply and you start looking into the quality and the way Japan plays, I think they have one loss in 17 matches. Very, very good run of results. They're well drilled, and you see all the quality. Then you know that you need to be well prepared, and we need to be ourselves on our top performance to be able to win.
You coached two Japanese players, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then you saw quite a few Japanese players, particularly Bundesliga. So what your general opinion about Japanese players?
I can only give you the opinion of my two players, Shinji Okazaki and Shinji Kagawa. It was a pleasure to have them in the team. They were, first of all, full of quality, amazing talented players, and then they were always ready to do everything for the team. They were very respectful, very polite, hardworking, very humble. It was amazing to have them in the team. Drilled, a well-trained team. They play in a back five, two sixes, three strikers. Very mobile, very fluid. They love a switch of play. They love to have ball possession. I played myself many times this formation, so you have a lot of players, including the goalkeeper, in the deep end of the pitch. So this can give you control. It's quite hard to press. There are ways to press, but we need to be intelligent, and we need to be hardworking and fully committed into our press if we want to steal the ball, if we want to have high ball recoveries. If we don't get it right, there's always a chance to be punished, because you have very mobile players, very fast players, good on the ball, and of course, giving the formation that Japan plays, there's always a chance to suffer against the switch of play. So we need to be smart and fully committed. But I think we're on our way to be well prepared. We have one more training session, and it will be interesting game.
I don't know.
If I found some, we always try to find solutions for us. That is basically the purpose why we watch games. We watch, of course, the patterns and the strengths of our opponent, and then we try to flip it around and have the emphasis on our strengths and where we think we can hurt them. This is always the same. I think I explained the way that Japan plays already. There's nothing to add. The game against Scotland, I think there will be a lot of changes. I think there will be 7, 8, maybe even more changes in the starting lineup. So we watched several matches. We watched them against Mexico. We watched them against Paraguay. We watched them against Brazil. I think we are well prepared. We see the same patterns over and over again. If you watch the goal against Scotland, you see a well-drilled goal with a switch of play from wing-back to wing-back through both number 10s. This is basically the key in their game, I would say. And we need to be aware of it. We need to be aware of the details, which side of the player we attack. And like I said, we need to be fully committed, which we are, and have some fresh legs, and it's a good game.
Kaoru Mitoma from Brighton in particular, how do you rate his quality? He might start, I don't know, but what would you think?
I think he will start. No? I think he will start.
How would you stop him?
I think he will start on the number 10 position. It's difficult to stop him. It's always a team effort. First of all, is maybe the best way is to stop the supply into him, because he loves to turn. He loves to turn in both directions. He's strong on the dribbling. He's strong in acceleration. He's a very, very good player. He shows it every 3 days for Brighton. So we will be aware of him. But like I said, it's a team effort. It matters about the details. It matters that we stop the supply. It matters that we get our press right and attack from and push them into the pressure where we want to have the pressure. But of course, there are quality players on the pitch. It will be interesting game.
ありがとうございます。